I said there is no sheep fandango, and the truth is plain to see. As I walk through my fading car, to new shade, why the shade of fell. There is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. Da 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 da. No need to cry. Bum, 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 will she always be there trying to get a hold? She told me things I thought she didn't know. Alright, obviously, I was the only. I mean, my kudos, my hats off to people that can that are in the music business. They practice. Just like my show. My show is not being done correctly. It's just it's a mess kind of. We're just going all over the place. I mean, of course, we were looking for a gig. I thought maybe that would help, but I said there is no fandango, and the food is plain to see. Now, shit of fell. Tell me why. Now we did see this very good video. I mean, my mind was just like, it's all right. We ain't getting anywhere. I mean, of course, kind of, even the stuff I said yesterday, it's probably just rubbish. I said to myself today, maybe just take it off, do a little practicing of, getting better material. Not only material, but better way of doing it. I mean, obviously, you don't get anywhere because that's just the way it is. It's just all these things that have just been set up. People get comfortable. They get comfortable with it. Like all this time, all along. I mean, I wasn't utilizing, the things that I learned, to help me. I was just going in there, with these cards that I could have changed a few of them. If this was any kind of game, that involved do you want to keep these cards? Or you want to still keep on playing these cards? Do you think it's a good hand? But we've seen something fresh. Of course, we had a rough month. I mean, I started it off like it's like August moons. We're gonna go on the other side of the mountain because we spent a lot of time with one side. And little did we know, we do have some people that maybe slightly interested in us. Maybe they listen to us occasionally. Maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm of originalness, which I think is key to be. I mean, especially if you're going to be a performer, you want to stand out. Just like, yesterday I posted the thing with Jagger, inducting the Beatles and everything. And of course, they had their little thing. They were in competition, just like like the late night TV hosts are a little bit, or whatever. Back in the day, it kind of was, or everything, or just television in general. Everywhere you look, there's always been this thing. Like yesterday or the day before, I don't know when it was, but there was a concert with a band called Social Distortion, and might be a punk band of some sort. And a gentleman was there to see music, see a concert. And I guess the singer was going on about stuff that Ortez and Alyssa Mano, I don't know what her name is, or anyone, just like Ashley Judge or Madonna or Rosie O'Donnell or anybody like Whoopi Lemon. They just Sharpton groups. Just this thing. That we have seen. All right, so it tells you we see through the history. I mean, like back like when not Leno, when Carson was doing the show, then Joan Rivers sat in, and they're just TV shows, back in the day, where it was always about equalness, equal justice, and rights, and and like what Cuomo said it was never that great again, and there's a lot of people, feel that way, feel like it was just catered towards a selective kind of group, stuff like that. I think we said a mouthful there. I mean, we understand that. Like when I see my cousin, well, I have a lot of cousins, but one cousin the other day, I didn't know this. I didn't know like she's like a big supporter of Obama, and then like I just looked at it, and I seen like another person that I knew growing up around here. Like he was saying like why can't we go back to simpler times? Get rid of all this craziness. When things were much better when we had Obama and Biden and all that kind of stuff. And then there was this thing like yesterday when I did the video. I was in the cage like there, and I know that's one issue with everything, and that's sort of with the singer for Social Distortion was talking about. He's talking about how this president is just so cruel and cold, as far as his policies and all that are concerned and stuff like that. And ironically, the other day I did see something about the refugee policy and all that kind of stuff, and then you see these incidents that just do not make the news or are on there, like certain policies that that stuff like happens because of it, like loopholes. I mean, of course, I would hope that both parties would agree, like we have to do something that's kind of safe. I mean, some of these things that they came up with, they do have a tendency like to let people in, like we heard of the camp. They had some kind of camp there, and we heard there was somebody plotting something. I don't know which state it was. They were plotting things, and Obama said, we have the best. We have the best vetting. We use whatever he said, biometrics. We use metrics. We use great biometrics. We have a great, system in place. We just don't let anybody in. These people go through a process, and then there's like a lot of cases where I mean, nobody knew how this happened. But anyway, we don't want to get on a rant here again. It's not a rant, but we just seen this thing here. We're also, well, the gentleman, there was two sides. So the gentleman went and did a video. He was saying, I just went there to see a concert, and he's going all political and all this kind of stuff. And then he spits at me, and then he comes down, oh, he took the guitar off, and then punched me because I got a concussion, I got this, I got that, black eyes. And so like the comments in there were all about well, you're going to see Social Distortion. He's a punk man. He always talks about politics. Kiss doesn't. So to get my mind off, I seen this beautiful video. It was done very well. Yes.